In today's video, I will be ranking every level up quest pack Fortnite skin. So just to be clear, these were packs that were sold in the item shop that gave you quests so you could level up and hopefully complete your battle pass. Epic usually release these towards the end of the seasons, and unfortunately they haven't released one of these packs in a long time, which is unfortunate because there's actually a lot of good skins that came from these level up quest packs. Now of course for this ranking, this is just going to be my opinion, so be sure to let me know yours down in the comments below. If you enjoy my videos, be sure to use code ToonSpider in the Fortnite item shop to support me. And now let's get to ranking. Alright, so I'm going to start with the Monarch skin, and this skin is actually part of the Shadow series. This is a reskin of the Dream skin, and I will say off the bat that I like the Dream skin a lot more than Monarch. The Shadow series looks alright on her. Definitely not my favorite look for her. It is definitely very simple compared to a lot of the skins on here. We got the all black and gray outfit. The white pops on the shirt and the eyes, which looks pretty cool. And then there's a gold version as well. And I'm gonna be honest, usually I love black and gold color schemes, white and gold color schemes, but I'm not a fan of this one here. I don't know why, I just don't think it looks that good. And I'm just not super big on this skin in general, so I'm going to be putting Monarch in the C tier. Next up is going to be the Omega Knight skin, and from what I remember, this was actually the first reskin for Omega, which is pretty hype because I love the combination with the Knight skin. I like the Knight skins in Fortnite, they always look really good, and this was no different. What I think I like most about it is you can see the original Omega, right? Especially in the helmet and the armor and the colors, but then you have these Knight details as well, right? Like attached to the helmet, the spikes on the shoulders, just the Knight armor in general looks really cool, and then you got the black and gold color scheme, which looks awesome, which definitely was inspiration for the newest Omega skin that we got in OG season 4. Obviously we know Omega already comes with armor, but having additional Knight armor on top looks really cool in my opinion. The orange really pops on the black style, and then the black and gold looks really good with this Omega Knight skin. And like I mentioned, I love that you can see the original Omega in this, but you also get the Knight design, and I think the combo just works really well together, so I'm going to be putting this skin in the S tier. Now we're moving on to Phantasm, and I actually like the skin. I think it's pretty underrated. I don't see this skin a lot, but I think it has a really cool base style. Like for example, I like the tattoos, I like the red and black eyes. I like those kind of small details. The outfit looks pretty cool with the mask. You can have the hat on or off, and then you have this cyborg style, and I like the helmet for it, and I like the gloves, and I like that black mist or that black aura coming off of the forearms and the hands along with the helmet. This isn't my favorite design by any means, but I do think it looks cool. I do wish for the cyborg version they would have replaced some of the clothes with some more robot details. I think that would have been cool, but other than that, I think this is a good skin, so I'm going to be putting Phantasm in the A tier. Now we're moving on to Aida, and I'm honestly a big fan of this skin. I love the white, black, and gold. I think it looks super clean for the outfit. I really like the jacket. The designs on the details on the clothing looks nice. The way her outfit is designed, she honestly fit perfect for Chapter 6 Season 1. And then for her second style, you have a pen and ink, which looks really cool. The black and white looks awesome. I love the way that it pops, especially the white. I think there's a lot to like about this skin. Sure, it doesn't have a crazy transformation from one style to the other, but I think the base style is already so good that it doesn't really need it. So I'm going to be putting her in the A tier. Next, we're moving on to Axion Sentinel, and I love this skin. I think he looks so cool. That purple armor with the glow looks so sick. It almost has like this little galaxy effect to it, which looks pretty cool. The light purple eyes with the symbol on the helmet, I appreciate that small detail. And then there's 3 different styles. One of the styles has the ponytail, a glowing purple ponytail, and then the armor starts to open up as well, which reveals like this purple energy within the armor. And then you have the non-reactive style as well. Like I mentioned, I really like the armor to this skin. I think it looks really cool. I like the purple glow. I think overall this is a really good skin, so I'm going to put it in the S tier. Moving on to Captain Hypatia, I think she's a pretty interesting skin. She has this base style with just a simple gray and black suit. She has the long blue hair. At first, it looks like a pretty simple design, nothing crazy to it, right? And then you look at the armored style, and it feels like a completely different skin. Of course, you can recognize the hair, but then she has this red helmet with long ears. At least I think those are ears. Then this red suit where the legs look disconnected and they're connected by some sort of like electric energy. And then same thing goes for the arms. I will say I think the design is unique. It's definitely not my favorite. I'm not the biggest fan of these type of skins, to be honest with you, but I appreciate the creativity to it, so I'm going to be putting her in the B tier. And I do want to call out, I like her Luminary Hypatia skin that came in a starter pack way more. Next up is Vikera, and I think this is a good skin. I think the outfit is pretty cool. I like the tattoos, and I like the purple color scheme. My favorite part is definitely the second style though, with the purple mask and the glowing eyes, the mist coming out of the eyes, the change in the hair color, the change in the suit. I really like this suit. I like the armor. I like the pinkish purple designs around it as well, especially around the waist. I think that looks really cool, and you can see some of them are even floating. To be honest, the first style is definitely an A tier to me, but because of the second style, I'm going to be putting Vikera in the S tier. I think the second one is just so good. Next up is Triarch Aurora, and I gotta say the base design is really good. There's so much detail to it. The different color schemes, I really like the red. It definitely pops a lot. The gold markings and symbols across the outfit look really cool. I like the hair. That is very unique, and I think it looks really fun. And then of course you have markings on the face as well. And she's part of the Triarch set, which is pretty cool. Now, I really love this first style, but I'm not the biggest fan of the second style, the Protector armor style. It just looks kind of weird. Like, I don't really like the shape of it, to be honest with you. I think there's some good detail to the skin for sure, but I would have liked to have seen this armor basically just put on Triarch Aurora rather than completely changing the look. But with that said, I still think there's good detail to it, and I really like the base style, so I'm still going to be putting this skin in the S tier. Moving on to Trailblazer Link. So I'm a big fan of the Link skins, especially the OG and like the Neural Links and Renegade Links. I really like all of those. Trailblazer Links is definitely the weakest in my opinion, but I still think it's solid. I think the purple and white suit looks pretty cool, and I like the jacket over the top, and you can see the little cat paw print, and then the Lynx logo on the back. In the Astral Ace style is a lot of fun. It's very loud, a lot of colors to it, glowing purple on the arms. The white pops a lot, so does the red, but then the boots and the tail kind of throw me off because they are completely different colors from the rest of the outfit, so those definitely grab your attention as well. And then of course there's an option to take the tail off, and I do like the goggles for the second one and the hoodie with the cat ears. There is good detail to the skin, even though it's probably my least favorite for Lynx. I still think it's good, so I'm going to be putting her in the B tier. Next up is Perseus, who was released during the Myths and Mortals season. Perfect timing for that, by the way. And honestly, his skin is really cool. The armor, the helmet, the silver shine, how it looks reflective, everything about it is super cool. The base style is solid. Part of it feels like the armor is a little all over the place, like the right arm and the left arm, and then partially on the leg. But the full armor style, the storied hero Perseus, this looks so sick. It's super simple, super clean. Love the detail and design to it. I think it's perfect for the Perseus character. And then of course there's an option to take the helmet off as well, but I think the helmet looks so sick, I always keep it on. I'm going to be putting Perseus in the S tier. Next up is Wastelander Dummy, who was released during Chapter 5 Season 3, and again, his design fit perfect for Wrecked. I will say I'm not a huge fan of the skin. I do like the blue mohawk though. I think that's pretty fun. There's some good detail like the blue spray paint on the leg and the arm, and like I mentioned, the design of it just feels like a skin that would be in Wrecked for Dummy. I do like the armored style more. I think it looks really good, and you got the blue nitro, I'm assuming, flowing through him. His mohawk got a little taller, got some additional colors to it, and I like the mask with the blue X. That's a fun detail. Overall, I think it's a solid skin, so I'm going to put him in the B tier. Then last but not least is Zane, who is actually our last level up quest pack skin so far. Watch with my luck, now they're going to release one after I made this video. And from what I remember, this skin actually ties into our current season, which I think is pretty cool, Chapter 6 Season 4. But looking at it, I think it has a solid base design, has some of the armor. I think the outfit's all right. Everything about it is just pretty cool, right? But the full suit I like a lot. The helmet looks sick. The overall suit just looks really good. I love the blue glow with it. And one of my favorite parts is the blue glow on the fingers. I think that looks really cool. The way it's shaped too, they almost kind of look like claws. I think this is a pretty good skin, especially this second style with the armor, so I'm going to put them in the A tier. And there you have it. That is my ranking for all of these level up quest pack skins. As you can see, there's none in peak and there's none in D. I think they're all pretty solid, or they're really good skins. Definitely would love to see these return to the Fortnite item shop, whether it's these older packs or they start making new ones and releasing them during this season. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to join my Discord server, that link is going to be in the description. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.